All right. And so, as far as like a next step, what would we need to do?
Yeah, so before that, I want to talk real quickly about down payment assistance because Marissa and I have talked about that probably for the last 4 years. And,
Mhm.
um, you know, I've driven 100 miles from the lake when I'm water skiing on a very nice day just to meet with Marissa and have a piece of pizza. And,
All
uh,
right.
and it'd be nice to finally get you in a home. It would be nice.
It would be very nice.
Yeah.
Been
Um,
talking about this for a really long time.
Down payment assistance loans, there's over 140 different down payment assistance loans in California alone. The top five get used the most. The other ones are really restrictive. But the top five still, the interest rate on those right now, 4.25-ish, depending on which one you do, is FHA and conventional. And then just briefly, in a moment, I'll go over the difference between FHA and conventional. Because Jimmy, were you ever in the military?
No.
Right? Neither of you? Okay.
Mm.
Um, so VA is not an option, which is fine. But so the down payment assistance programs get you on a higher interest rate. So a little bit of a bummer, but interest rates are so low. Who cares? But you guys have the ability to save, and you are saving. So you probably obviously would need to save a little more uh,
Yeah.
depending on the value of home you choose. But down payment assistance will not only finance the entire purchase of the property, but they also will finance up to 2% of the closing costs. So the average is about a $350,000 purchase, still costs you about $800. But that means you're writing a check for $800 and it's your house. Your payment's higher at 4.25 on, let's just go with 350.
Yeah.
350 at 4.25 with tax and insurance, 2,300. So you write a check,
So that's what home assistant. What is that?
down payment assistance.
Down payment assistance.
Yeah.
Okay. And so that doesn't sound. That doesn't sound like it'll hurt us.
No, but it is a higher interest rate. So for instance,
Oh, got it. Got it.
if on a
Got it.
$350,000 property, uh, you write your own check for down payment, right? Then
Mhm.
payment would actually be 2,100.
Hmm.
A 5% check, 5, 10, 15, yeah, 5, 10, 15, 15, 17, 17.5 on a $350,000 check purchase, 17,500 plus say that'd definitely be 2% closing costs. 2% was another 7 grand. So 17, 7, 24. So $24,000 check, and your payment would be less. I don't remember what the first one was. Do you?
Um.
Thought you said
Wait,
23.
you said- wait, what was that, babe?
Thought you said 23,000 for
Uh,
the
2,300 for down payment assistance, 2,100. So it's $200 less is all.
Hmm.
You write a $24,000 check, then your payment's $200 a month less than if you don't, or if you write a $1,000 check. It it's ridiculous. So it almost encourages you to use down payment assistance because it is available to you as a first time home buyer. Um, but so just something to consider.
Yeah, to consider,
But more.
more, but it would work better in our favor month to month if we just wrote out a plan, stuck to it, and saved for that $25,000 check, right?
Definitely month to month, it's better. Absolutely. And
Yeah.
you know, when you do down payment assistance at that high of an LTV, not putting any money down, your mortgage insurance is always going to be a little higher. if you go FHA, and now's the chat about the difference between FHA and conventional, an FHA loan has mortgage insurance that never goes away. So generally, it's a larger box, people fit into it easier, and HUD, being the governing body that regulates FHA loans, that's where they receive all of their revenue, every bit of it, for housing assistance and all these kinds of things, is all from the insurance premiums of an FHA loan. So generally, we don't want to look at an FHA loan because it's going to hurt you. As
Yeah.
opposed to a conventional loan, you're still going to have mortgage insurance, but it can go away after 3 to 5 years, depending on the policy. So 5 years max, it can go away if your value or your loan to value is 80% or less. So on a $100,000 house that you put 5% on, you owe 95% of it, right? You pay it down 15%, or it appreciates enough that it's at 80% loan to value, and you're going to get there faster if you put money down, then you can petition to have the mortgage insurance removed. And
Hmm.
mortgage insurance average is probably almost a point. Call it, call it a point just to be safe. So on a $350,000 house, that's $3,500 a year, which is, I don't know, yeah, 250, $300 a month.
Yeah. Yeah, I can get my calculator out too, just for quick math. So
Yeah.
I'm ready for moving forward.
So a lot of things.